Hello and namaste. This is Neeraj here and welcome back to my channel Financial Market Analysis Twist by Neeraj Shah. And today is a very beautiful day in Moscow here. It's sunny, full of sun and not very cold, around 10 degree plus 10 degree. So in this beautiful day about this sun and this because sun gives energy, so I would like to discuss something related to this oil prices going ahead, oil and gas prices in this video. Before starting this discussion, just a request all of you viewers to please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and if you like this video, you please put a like and share it so that YouTube will promote it and the maximum people can benefit that way. And also I am going to start a very new channel, new format, in the sense that it will be different channel. It will be on a very nominal paid subscription basis, where all the stock ideas, real multi-bagger stock ideas, which now I give as a premium video on the paid basis. So this everything will be available and on the full annual subscription basis. So it will be a nominal charge of 10,000 rupees per year, and all these videos, all the videos which stock, particularly multi-bagger stock ideas and all the stock analysis and all the insights, full detailed analysis of things will be given in that. So anybody interested, all my details, my email details, contact details are in the description box down below, and people can write to me, whoever is interested, and I will then take it forward and I will reply to them regarding the details. So let's not waste just time. In today's video, I will discuss something regarding this. In last few months, if you see, this coal and gas prices have gone up significantly. And if you remember, in last 1 to 2 months before also, I had come out with few videos, not only, and I had kept on reiterating that I believe that Brent crude oil prices will remain between $70 to $80, come what may. It will not go down, and that is where you will see a sustained inflationary pressure also happening. And now in that context itself, that how I have been proven right, now I want to make a big projection regarding the future, because today this OPEC plus meeting is happening online. And what are the expectations is that what I understand from this the people whom I had met here in Moscow over the weekend, from the oil and gas side, is that Russia as such is not very much interested to change whatever the agreements was agreed upon by OPEC plus in the last meetings and the meetings before, and that was that 400,000 barrels per day every month they will OPEC plus will increase production till April 2022. So I don't see any much changes. That's what I understand from this thing, from that announcements. So you don't expect any change in that production increase per se. That will remain like 400,000 barrels per day increase of production every month till the April 2022. So I think that will hold. And what are the geopolitical and other concerns are there, this now with this Taliban coming into Afghanistan, and unpredictability of what is happening, and also the Iran factor is there. And I think this Taliban will have a, whatever you don't see, but there will be some kind of an unexpected conflicts also happening with Iran, and then Saudi Arabia is there, and again Houthi rebels in Yemen had started that war kind of, which was kind of subsided. It has started. And also if you look at the climatic conditions, there are heavy rains and the storm predictions in Middle East, in Gulf, in Oman and those places. So that will definitely disrupt the shipping and also the refinery production. And what I understand here in Russia is that this winter is going to be normal or the harsh winter. Generally they say that it's this winter is one time that winter is not going to be very very cold But this time, what is the weather predictions is that all extreme weather patterns are playing out. So the winter also going to be the normal kind of a little cold winter, harsh winter, and that will boost the demand for this gas, oil, heating gases, and which is being supplied to Europe. Already you must all have read. If not yet read, then I would just reiterate here for the benefit of all the viewers who have not yet read that there was this article in here I read in Moscow Times about that how the German government is preparing its citizens to reduce the gas and heating consumption and oil consumption by teaching them or by demonstrating them the art of cooking with candlelights, or what do you call that kind of firewoods, and not electric gas, because most of this here in Russia, also in Moscow, we have this, not that gas light fire. Every house has this electric installed stoves, so it's all induction based electric cooking systems are there, electric powered. So the same thing, it's mostly in Europe. So in Germany they're told about that there is going to be a winter also harsh, and you have to reduce, because they foresee problems in the supply continuing from the gas, coal, and all the prices. So in nutshell, this is going to be a supply disruption oriented theme and not the demand oriented, and that is also the reason that they are not going to tinker much with the production. This OPEC Plus is not going to tinker much with the production of oil and gas. So I just wanted to make I will show you some chart of oil, coal, and gas, natural gas, that how in this year from January to till date this prices have run up. So for each of this commodity, and why there is a scope for, because it's always if one particular fuel goes up, then people try to switch to the other fuel, and that is where the demand of the other fuel goes up, and each also drives it's a very simple economics. You don't need to have a very high degree or PhD to understand. This is all the basic. So I always tell that markets and general those kind of things are, if you are really good common sense and intelligence person, you don't need a very high education to understand the intricacies of the market. By just feel of the things and by sense you can understand what is going to happen, or at least what is the expectation. So let's I will show you some charts. So let me just change this 1 minute. Sorry for my just as you can see the chart. See, what is this? This is that Brent crude oil. If you see, it is how it has moved. It has gone up in this year by 53% around. So if you look at this, what was in January, December, see, this is so from around $53.50 to $53.54 to almost like $79-80. And I believe that if you look at the comparison with the coal has gone up by 180% approximately, and the gas has gone up by say 120% in this year. We are talking about year to date, so from January till date. So there is a lot of scope for oil also, and Brent crude particularly. I believe that the first target which I look at this oil, Brent crude, to reach is 93 or $92. This is the first target I would look at, and which will happen very soon. So you can see almost 20% Brent crude oil rally, which I envisage. Now look at this natural gas. I will show you the chart of natural gas. Look at this 5-year, 10-year chart. Look at this. If you remember in my 1 month before video also, you can watch that I had told that natural gas and coal has natural gas has a lot more upside potential remaining compared to the coal, and I have been proven right because it was around $4.5 and I had told that the immediate target can be $6. So it's almost it has reached. But if you look at which I believe that now this next you can see is that it can definitely, I see is that the next it looks like that oil or this natural gas can easily $7.4. So it's almost like 30% upside from the current level, right? The same thing you can see that, and now you look at the coal, how the coal is panning out. Sorry. I'll show you the coal prices, chart of coal for this. The coal is in uncharted territory, all-time high territory of $228. So nobody knows. It's all-time high in their history. So this is what I just wanted to share these charts with you so that you can understand that how this, I believe that Brent crude definitely you will see a huge rally happening to almost like $92. So this is what I believe it will happen now. It's already left that resistance is not there. Now you will see the demand and fundamentals driving it. So So that's it from my side. I wanted to share it, and this is my prediction. This is what I wanted to tell. The breaking news or whatever said that my breaking prediction is that this time we are going to see, as I shown you in the chart, the next target definitely the oil can rally up to 20% from here minimum. That is the first target you can see is that $92 per barrel for Brent crude. And for gas also, it's another 30% rally, which is like $7.4 per MMBTU. And that is where, you are going to, as I told you about the background of this in Europe and how the winter condition is going to be, and because continuously supply disruption and also the geopolitical tensions in Middle East and unpredictability of those geopolitical tensions in Middle East regarding because of this Taliban. And also the weather patterns are not supporting. So this is what I wanted to share it, that it's positive for oil and gas producing companies in India, oil and gas producers. So say like ONGC in all India, and definitely not so positive for the refinery sector, say like all this IOC BPCL, it's negative. And definitely, as per my prediction, the commodity continues to do well, and it will continue to do well going ahead also. And that's it from my side. And as I told you, I have a different channel. I'm coming out with a different format. It's on a paid subscription basis, and also I have a premium video, which is apt for this kind of situation where you want to play and all these things are available for a nominal charge, and you want to know this, it's in my contact details and in the description box down below. That's it from my side, and ciao, and see you once again next week with some more interesting idea and breaking some different unique ideas. Till that time, ciao and love you from Moscow from all.